Taong 2000 nang makasal si Attorney Rose at Attorney Bernard.
To love and to cherish sickness and health, rich or poor, till death do us part. I look forward to a happy married life, just like what my parents have. It's not perfect, but it's generally happy. Well, what I notice is that he fears the Lord, responsible, intelligent, someone I think will be loyal, a faithful husband who will be good for the kids.
Pangarap ng mag-asawa ang makabuo agad ng pamilya.
It was our mutual desire, and getting married at 33, we were more than ready to have children. Well, I've always wanted to have children because growing up, I felt the joy that my mom has in raising us. It has always been my dream to be a mom and experience that love of taking care of children.
Subalit hindi naging madali sa mag-asawa na makamit ang kanilang pangarap. Napag-alamang may health problem si Attorney Rose na nagpahirap sa kanyang pagbubuntis.
Well, before we got married, I disclosed to him all the sicknesses that I had, yung mga asthma, scoliosis, goiter, and it wasn't an issue for him. Unfortunately, when I got married, I couldn't ovulate, I couldn't produce eggs. I wasn't pressured naman by my husband to have children. I was pressuring myself.
Bukod dito, may autoimmune disease pa si Attorney Rose.
I thought I was pregnant, I was always tired, ganon. But then, hindi naman ako pregnant. And my eyelid was drooping. Well, of course, it bothered me, but it didn't knock me down. Parang it's up to the Lord if I survive or not.
Sa tulong ng medical treatment, nakarecover si Attorney Rose sa kanyang mga sakit. Sa pagkakataong din yon, pinagpasa Diyos na lamang niya ang pagkakaroon ng anak.
Lord, what if I have a child? Will that child suffer because this body isn't really in the peak of health? So I said, Lord, it's your will if you want me to have a child or not. And whether you give me a child or not, I'll still love you.
Makalipas ang isang buwan sa kanyang pagsuko sa Panginoon, ay nakatanggap ng magandang balita ang mag-asawa.
Wow, I was pregnant. Nakakatawa. Ayun, so I called my husband. Nasa CR pa ako noon. Ayun. So I was really overjoyed. Thank God. And without any intervention, parang wow. Medyo speechless kasi siya. Medyo speechless siya. Pero parang I know he was very happy.
Sa kanyang pagbubuntis, isang kaisipan ang nabuo kay Attorney Rose.
I was more on hopeful Ayun. Instead of worried. Ayun. I was more on excited. Ayun. Kasi I'm gonna have a baby na. Ayun, there are usual regular check-ups, etc. Follow doctor's orders.
Lumipas ang ilang buwan, naipanganak si John Bernard Coloma na tinawag nilang Robbie.
It was eventful kasi I was having asthma attacks. Well, I thought everything was perfect. Yon. But then I was told na Robbie has difficulty in breathing. He has a 50-50% chance of survival.
Habang nagre-recover si Attorney Rose, ay kinailangang magstay sa neonatal intensive care unit si Robbie.
They had to use a ventilator to help him breathe. When I saw him, ang hirap na yung gumagano siya. Hinahabol niya yung paghinga niya. And he stayed in the hospital for 16 days. Tinitiis ko na lang kasi, they would know best, they're the doctors, na I just have to trust them.
Naging sandigan ni Attorney Rose ang Panginoong Jesus.
Kung hindi ka naman kakapit kay Lord, diba, it's pointless to be in despair, to cry and cry and cry. Having a big God, our problems become small.
Nang ma-discharge si Robbie sa hospital, patuloy na inalagaan ni Attorney Rose ang anak.
It was really best that, I quit my job. Actually, that was in the 2 years that I was his yaya and mommy. Those were the best moments of my life. I saw him grow up.
Makalipas ang ilang taon, napansin ni Attorney Rose ang kakaibang kilos ni Robbie. Napag-alaman na may global developmental delay si Robbie kung kaya't kinailangang mag-undergo siya ng therapy.
He was not on track with the normal development of children. Ahead yung ibang bata, delay yung ibang bata. Because I was there for him, maaga yung intervention. But if you are looking at the countermeasures, what you need to do, and then act on those, then you'll be more proactive.
Sa kabila ng mga sakripisyo na gawa ng mag-asawang Coloma para kay Robbie, isang panibagong pangarap ang ninais nila.
Of course, I wanted to have another baby, but bahala na kayo, Lord. You know what's best for me and the baby, you know that what Robbie went through.
Taong 2007, tinugon ng Diyos ang kanilang pangarap. Muling nabuntis si Attorney Rose.
Though I was really joyful to be pregnant again, but knowing na twins yon and how difficult it is to carry twins, I was a bit worried. I was very happy na twins yung babies namin, and he was more caring. Parang doubly caring siya.
Sa harap ng mga hamon sa kalusugan ni Attorney Rose, ano ang epekto nito sa pagbubuntis niya sa kambal na anak? Malalaman natin yan bukas sa ating tampok na kwento sa linggong ito. Iba yung pag-iingat ang ginawa ni Attorney Rose upang hindi malagay sa panganib ang kambal na kanyang pinagbubuntis.
I talk to them, I love you, ganon. And when I read books to Robbie, syempre parang reading na din to them. Tapos, I tell Robbie, you read to your sisters para to help him din doon sa kanyang pagbabasa, and at the same time, connect him to the twins.
Sa ika-6 na buwan ng pagbubuntis ni Attorney Rose, ay nagpa 3D ultrasound siya at nang lumabas ang resulta,
it was found out that the one twin wasn't growing normally. So at 28 weeks, yung size niya pang 24 weeks lang. My OB allowed me to leave and said, relax, you should not cry, you should not think negative thoughts because it will affect the baby.
Mabigat man ang kanyang pinagdaraanan, ay malaking tulong ang ngiting dala ni Robbie.
Ayun, I couldn't help but laugh kasi, he was joyful. He lifted my spirits, and of course it was good for the baby. So I told him to pray for the babies.
Mas kumapit din si Attorney Rose sa pangako ng Panginoon sa kanilang pamilya.
When you trust God, you do not worry. We have a big God. When we have a big God, our problems are small. I was just thinking na, okay, something good will come out of it. Nandun ka dun sa moment ng trouble na difficult, but you have to be positive and trust God.
July 2007, naipanganak ni Attorney Rose si Carly at Angeline Coloma, ang kambal na magkapatid.
Oh, congratulations. Ang kaganda ng kulay nila. They're pinkish. But I couldn't appreciate it. Kasi parang, what's so good about that? And how long do they have to be in the hospital? Because yung isa 1.4 pounds lang. Yung isa 2.4 pounds lang. I was, of course, thankful that they're alive. But I was looking at the negative side. Well, for me, it was really a miracle that the twins survived because it was just, parang nasa 6.5 months lang 28 weeks
Matapos makarecover si Attorney Rose, tumagal pa ng ilang buwan sa ospital ang kambal dahil kinailangan na madagdagan ang timbang nila bago ma-discharge at maalagaan ng husto ng mga doktor.
So they had to stay for a long time in the NICU because they have to gain at least 2 kilos before they're released. Siyempre nakakaawa, but you have to put up a brave front when I visit them, I cuddle them, kasi you have to radiate positivity.
Para tugunan ang pangtustos sa lumalaking hospital bills, agarang aksyon ang ginawa ng mag-asawa.
On the financial side, team pa rin kami ng husband ko. So the hospital bills, siguro 7 digits yun. We use our credit cards, but of course, how can we pay off our credit cards? So we had to sell a property. Despite the financial challenges and all the other challenges, the Lord is really faithful. Parang everyday, meron siyang pinapakitang blessing.
Hindi naglaon na discharge na si Carly at Angeline mula sa ospital. Sa panahong ito, isang kahilingan ang namuo sa puso ng mag-asawa.
My desire was for all my children to be healthy. We knew that there's still a long tunnel ahead of us. We had to follow the doctor's orders.
Paano ganap na maaalagaan ni Attorney Rose ang mga anak sa harap ng matinding hamon niya sa kalusugan? Tungayan natin yan bukas sa pagpapatuloy ng kanyang kwento.
Actually, I was questioning the Lord, bakit naman parang eto pinagkakait mo pa sa akin?
Panibagong problema ang kinaharap ni Attorney Rose.
Kumbaga, this is an advocacy. Hindi ako makapag-produce ng breast milk despite yung moringa, pati yung massage, and lahat ng mga sinabing wag magbasa ng kamay.
Sa gitna ng suliraning kinakaharap, isang kaibigan ang tumulong din para mag-contact ng posibleng breast milk donors.
After I said to her na don't worry, God will provide, I received a text and she said, she asked if I need breast milk, na she has 3 milk donors for me. She said, I'll pray for your twins, ganyan. So, it was just a miracle na the Lord provided.
Nang ipa-check up ni Attorney Rose ang kambal na anak, napag-alaman na may kondisyong congenital hypothyroidism sila.
If not treated, the result will be dwarfism. Yon, mga maliit. And even mental retardation. Yung condition na congenital hypothyroidism, it's a miracle that this was discovered. Ang galing naman talaga ni Lord because they were negative initially .
Sa mga napagdaanan ni Attorney Rose, patuloy siyang kumakapit sa mga pangako ng Panginoong Hesus na nakasulat sa Bible.
I put Bible verse alarms in my cell phone so that I won't be down. To overcome all this, I think we still have a positive attitude because iba yung kasama mo si Lord . So despite all the hardships, the twins are definitely a blessing, and they're, like God doubled the reward because it's an answered prayer .
Nasubok muli ang pananampalataya ni Attorney Rose nang malaman niyang mayroon siyang pulmonary embolism.
It causes instant death but there were challenges while all these were going on. Kasi yung lungs ko then was weak. So 2008, I was confined for pneumonia, kasabay ng other twin. I was basically in and out of the hospital every year. I see it that God has a plan for me. That's why I did not succumb to that illness.
Taong 2011, nag-undergo ng vena cava filter insertion si Attorney Rose para makatulong sa pag-recover mula sa pulmonary embolism. Panibagong hamon ang kinaharap ni Attorney Rose dahil sa pagkakaroon ng rheumatic heart disease ang anak niyang si Robbie.
He was having involuntary movements. Gumaganyan-ganan siya. And it was getting worse. It was difficult for him because the medications is penicillin. Imagine for a child to go through that for a long time, up to at least 18 years old. You'll be strong. This is just a test. It was difficult to explain to him because why was I born with this? Why do I have this? I don't want this.
Makalipas ang ilang taon, sa patuloy na pag-recover ni Robbie sa nasabing kondisyon, malaking tulong ang Bible study group niya upang hindi siya panghinaan ng loob at patuloy na magtiwala sa Diyos.
The solution, thank God, was just involving him to a group and they pray for him and they study God's Word.
Taong 2022, nakatanggap ng magandang balita si Attorney Rose sa kalagayan ni Robbie.
When the doctor finally said, "Oh, you're cleared, you don't need to undergo that injection," tears of joy fell. It was a big moment for him. Mommy, thanks be to God talaga for healing me.
Sa kagalingang tinamo ni Robbie, katapusan na rin kaya ito ng mga matitinding hamon sa buhay ng mag-asawa. Abangan nyo yan sa pagpapatuloy ng kanyang kwento sa linggong ito.
I said, Lord, kunin mo na nga ako. Anyway, when I die, I'll be going to you.
Noong December 2023, nag-undergo ng thyroidectomy si Attorney Rose. Matapos nito, nalaman niyang mayroon siyang papillary and follicular cancer.
Those are supposedly mild cancers, but because dalawa sila, kaya aggressive. The treatment will be more difficult, kaya it's best to take care of one's health.
Sa nasabing sitwasyon, panibagong hamong pangkalusugan ang kanyang kinaharap.
They found a lump that's more than 2.5 cm. So they were like frantic, what's this? Na katatanggal lang. Tapos mayroong ganitong ang laki-laki. So they were like prepared for the worst case scenario na it could be an aggressive type of cancer. Kasi in just 3 weeks, meron na kagad,
February 2024, nag-undergo ng exploratory neck surgery si Attorney Rose.
And well, thank God na it was just parang na blood clot lang. I know that I'm a brave person having gone through so many challenges in life. But when the doctor told me that, we found cancer, tapos parang I was surprised na tears fell my eyes. Pero ang isip ko, bakit pa ako umiyak? Natanggal na. Ayun. So, the Lord is so good.
Sa kanyang napagdaanan sa buhay, higit na naging maigting ang pagsasama ng buong pamilya.
I felt more the love of my husband. He became more loving, more supportive. Sa work, I had to step back because I've been working very hard.
Makalipas ang ilang buwan, June 2024, kinailangang mag-undergo ng partial thyroidectomy si Carly dahil sa nakitang bukol sa kanyang leeg.
When it was done, may nakita rin na cancer. The mild cancer is stage 1. Kung meron nga daw stage 0.5, dapat stage 0.5 yun. But I'm very thankful that it was detected early. The surgery was successful. Ayun, she still has her voice.
Sa mga pagsubok na kanilang pinagdaanan, patuloy na tumatahak sa landas ng paggalingan at tagumpay sa Attorney Rose at ang kanyang pamilya.
What I'm most thankful to God is that nothing is impossible with Him. He's a big God. And being a big God, our problems are small. So He can heal. Our healing will glorify Him, and the strength that He gives us is the strength that comes from Him.
Hanggang saan aabot ang kalbaryong pinagdaraanan ng pamilya? Tunghayan natin yan sa pagtatapos ng kanilang kwento bukas.
Well, I'm proud of the kids because they are disciplined. They perform well in school, and by God's grace, they don't have the bad habits.
Mas naiintindihan ni Attorney Rose ang kahalagahan ng pagiging magulang at pagkalinga sa mga anak.
As a parent, I tell them that they're blessed. I just want to support them, and I'd like them to, glorify the Lord in what they do. Deciding to follow biblical parenting is a big step for them to have the life that is pleasing to the Lord.
Sa kanilang pag-aaral ay naging maayos din ang resulta nito.
The teacher of Robbie said that Robbie is so disciplined. Likewise with the teachers of the twins, that one of them said na, I wish all my other students are like them.
Aktibo rin sa pagsaserve sa church ministry si Robbie.
It's a breakthrough that Robbie is happily serving in the church for the next gen, for the small kids, and he's really faithful about it. There's peace of mind that the children are on the right path, but of course, we still have to be there for them always.
Isang patunay din ang pagiging blessing ng mga bata sa pamilya.
My children are living testimonies of the Lord kasi the dumb can speak, the blind can see, the deaf can hear. I hold on to God's promise na we are being transformed into becoming what He wants us to be.
Sa mga pinagdaanan ni Attorney Rose at ang pamilya, ito ang kanyang napatunayan mula sa Diyos.
I learned that God is sovereign. He is in control. Jesus is really everything because He is my Lord. That means He's my boss, my Savior. He takes care of me. He is my healer, my peace, provider, redeemer. Kasi there is joy in the Lord na ang saya-sayang kasama siya. Alam mong tagumpay ka.